Video. This is a head off of 220 Bayou. It might be the same for the 250s. Kawasaki Bayou. How to remove your rocker arms. They do have screws in there. I already worked on that one. I'm going to have to get a new one. It's just stripped out. It was stripped out when I got in there. They were over tightened. It was just a nightmare. Once you get your head off, wherever you're going to do this, make sure you save a head bolt, because you're going to need that. Here in a little bit you'll see why you're going to need that. Your decompression, I guess it'd just be easier to take that off right off the bat. I believe, what size is that? 5/16 will work on it. Sorry. Put that right there. Watch your spring. It's not under terrible tension, so it's not going to like shoot off and get in the eyeball or anything. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'll take that and put that there. I'm not sure if there's a video. I didn't see a video. I ended up looking in my service manual. Well, not service manual. I have a tech manual for the 220 and the 250 Bayou because I own one. Well, I did own one. This one was the one I owned. And to make a long story short, I had it for about 2 years. Rode it, no issues. Sold it. Guy brought it back like 2 hours later, said it wouldn't start. So I sold it for $200 to a guy because the timing chain was off. And he brought it back and said that, you know, basically in a nice way, he didn't want it, that the motor was blowed up. That I was lying to him. So I said to my neighbor, I said, there's no way the motor's blowed up. So we got to looking at it, and turned out the original guy that I sold it to that broke it, I guess apparently at some point the timing chain got too tight, and the upper sprocket, the cam sprocket, skipped a tooth, and it got out of time, and it bent a valve. So it bent the exhaust valve. So to get that out, you take those screws out. There's that. Put that off to the side. And these pins right here. Take your head bolt. That's where that comes in. You screw it in there. It's the same size. Threads in there. You don't need to screw it in for a day or nothing like that. Give it a little wiggle. There it is. Separate the pins. That one is exhaust. This next one will be intake. The reason I'd separate them is because they're broken in to either side. So there's that. That'll be intake. They will get hung up in there. Oh, there we go. Exhaust. Now I'm not going to video on how to get this bent exhaust valve out, because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch an hour video. But basically what I am going to do is put something underneath there to hold this, and then I'm going to use a valve compression tool, stick it in there and push it down and suck those keepers out with a magnet and try to get that valve out. I hope it comes out easily because it's bent and it's down, so I don't want to be pushing it up too much. I don't want to push the valve guide out of the block or anything like that. So, but that's how you get those rocker arms out. And it's always a good idea if you're already in here and looking. That's your cam. Look inside there. And spin your cam and look at the lobes on it. Make sure there isn't any excessive wear. That one's got a little wear to it, but it's not like excessive. It don't look like somebody was in there with a grinder. You definitely don't want it to look like that. But bearings are good. Everything seems to be good. So we'll go from there. And I do believe that this threads into there. And then you can pull that out. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, so you can thread that in and you can pull your camshaft out. That I would thread in all the way. And it's just like in a car, you know, you got to kind of spin it the right way and twist, and then boom. Those bearings are really good on there. There's no play in them. But see, the camshaft has a little bit of wear on it, but it's nothing. I mean, it doesn't look like somebody got in there with a die grinder or something, so it should be good. So you got a bonus. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I figured what the heck, I'm right there, I'll do it. And plus that'll make it easier for me to get that valve out. I don't know, I'll see how hard the valve is to get out. I know it's going to be a pain in the butt, and I'm going to have to do a bunch of rigging and pounding and everything, and I just, you know, I don't see there any sense on me recording it. So hopefully this helps you out. Like, subscribe if you want. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time of the day it is. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.